Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of OpenCart Marketplace product mass upload extension. And this extension is basically used for bulk uploading of products, and using this extension the sellers and the admin of the marketplace can import products in bulk using this extension, and they can also update the products, export the products, or can update specific product selections as per need. So in today's demonstration, what we'll be doing is we'll be showing you how the admin would be able to make a bulk upload of products from his account panel. So for that, I'll be taking you further ahead and I'll be taking you to the admin backend panel of the OpenCart marketplace, and then we'll be showing you how the process can be done. So right now I'm in the admin backend panel of the OpenCart marketplace right now, and here we have the option, a small menu option on the left hand panel, that's the mass upload. So we need to click that up, and this brings up two sections. One is the uploads and the other one is the data flow profile. So in today's video tutorial we'll be showing you how the admin can upload products in bulk. So for that, what we'll do is we just keep an eye on the upload section only. So I'll take you to the upload section. Now under the upload section, the admin needs to download the demo files first. So what we'll do is we have a demo download demo link files here. So we need to click that up, and we need to save the demo1.zip file. So it's a demo file that can be used by the admin or by the sellers as well, for editing the products, for editing the fresh products, or for updating the products as well. So I've downloaded the file and I'll just go to the location of this folder, and I'll just put it somewhere on my desktop so that it's easily accessible, and I'll just extract its contents. So after extracting the contents, we just need to go inside, and here we have the different file types, and we have the image folder as well. So within the CSV file, you'll find two different CSV files. One is to add the products and the other one is to update the products. So to add the products, we'll make use of the add product CSV file. And please remember that within this zip file we have a single CSV file. So here you can see that we have a single CSV file here. That's the addproducts.csv. So whenever you extract this file, so let me open this file for you first. So I've opened this file for you, and here you can see that we have different column names here, and we have set up some default values for the products as well. We have set up 4 products here, they are the default ones, and we have the different product options that we actually have. So within the OpenCart system, let me take you back one more time. So when we navigate to the product section and we edit any of the products, for example, so we have a number of tabs like the general, and below the general we have the product name, we have the description, we have the meta tag title, the meta tag description, the meta tag keywords. Similarly, for each of the tabs we have the different values that are required for this particular product. So we have the model, we have the SKU, we have the UPC, we have the location, we have the price of the product, the tax class, whether it's a taxable good, whether it's a downloadable product. We have the quantity, minimum quantity, and the other values as well. So the same values are to be entered within the different column names here. So what you need to do is you need to set up the model, the SKU, UPC, the EN number, the location, the quantity, the stock status, and similarly you can create the different we have already created these columns for you. So you just need to enter the name of the products here, and after that the values for the same, and then you can upload the products in bulk. So first what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and I'll upload the products in mass. So what I have here is we have 4 products with different model numbers, different SKUs and different values for the different product options here. Like we have the description is there, the other attributes are there, then we have for example we have the discounts are there, then the discount priority is there, the discount price is there. So what I'll do is I'll first upload the products in bulk, and thereafter I'll explain you each of these columns, how the values, for example we have the stock status ID is there, then we have the stock status name, then we have the other, then the manufacturer name, the shipping, whether the shipping is required or not, the price of the product, are there any reward points for this particular product. If there are, then we can set up the reward points as well. We can set up the text class for this particular product or the other products that are within this CSV file. So let me go to the admin backend and let me upload this file first, and let me upload the products, and let me explain the rest of the values there that are within the different column names here within the CSV file, and the actual values that are required within the default OpenCart there. So here I am under the upload section, and for making a mass upload of the product, there's no need for the data flow profile for the time being. In the coming videos we'll be explaining you the data flow profile. And the second option that we have here under the general, we have the select seller. So if the admin is uploading the products for a particular seller, then we need to choose the seller. Otherwise, if you leave this section as blank, it would automatically assign the products to the admin. So what I'll do is, for the time being, I'll select it as admin products, and we need to select the file type that we are using for uploading the products in mass. So currently we are making use of the CSV, the comma separated value file type, for uploading the products in mass. So I'll select this as CSV. After that, we have the option that says do we have to upload new products or replace the old ones. So for this option, as we're going to add new products only, so we'll select this option as add new products only. And for the upload zip file, we need to upload the particular demo file that we had downloaded from the link here that you can see on the up on the right here, the download demo link that we can see here. So what I'll do is I'll hit the upload button. I'll go to my desktop. We had downloaded this demo1.zip, we had extracted it, so we'll go to the demo1, and here we have the different file types for making the mass upload for the product. So we had selected the CSV file, so we'll go to the CSV file. Then we need to add the products initially. These are the fresh products. So what I'll do is I'll select my CSV for adding the products here. Actually, we have already set up some products there within the CSV file. So after doing this, I just need to hit the next button here, the next button now, and the products that are within that CSV file have been uploaded. Now let me take you to the catalog section, and let me open the product section for you. And within the product section here, you can see that 4 products have been uploaded without the images. The image upload for the products, I'll be explaining you that within the next video. In today's video, we'll just talk about how to upload the products and how to map the actual product values that are required required for the product, and the values that need to be entered within the column names there within the CSV file. And this demonstration is for the CSV file. So these 4 products have been uploaded, and let me go ahead and let me edit one of these products. That's let's go for this one. That's the 341 archaic model number. Let me edit it up. Now let me explain you the CSV file that we have, the values that we have put in within the CSV file, and the actual values that have appeared here within this product. So this is the actual product that we have uploaded, and let me navigate you to the CSV file now. So I'm opening up the CSV file now. So here we have the CSV file that we use for uploading the products in mass, and here we have different columns, and these columns basically represent the different product values that are required. And these column names are basically like for example, we have the product name, we have the description, then we have the under the data we have the model for the product, then we have the SKU, the UPC. Similarly, you can arrange all of these values accordingly as per your requirement. There is no sequence for that. You can set it up as per your own requirement. So basically we have given you this default model. So here what you can do is you can set up the values for each of them. So for the model we have set it as 341 archived. So here you can see that the model is 341 archive. Similarly, we have said that the SKU, that is the stock keeping unit, the UPC EAN, the ISBN, MPN, we have set it as archive, and within the CSV also you can see that for the UPC we have set it as archive. For EAN number we have set it as archive. You can set it as per your requirement there. Then for the location we have set it as Noida. And for the location we have set it as Noida. It is being displayed here. We have set the price as 100. So the price is here, the column is to the right here. We have set it as 100. Then we have said the quantity is 1000 for this particular product, so the quantity is 1000. Then we have said whether it requires the shipping or not, yes or no, a 0 or a 1. Then I'll just take you through to the right. Shipping. So for the shipping we have set it as 1. So actually I'll show you how these values are to be put in. So these were the basic values. You can type them in. For example, we have the stock status ID. So if you want to get the stock status ID for a particular product, what you need to do is you need to navigate to product section, and here what you need to do is you need to again go to the mass uploads section, and here we'll go to the get ID section. Now for the column name, that's the stock status ID, whether it's in stock or out stock, that you will for example, I'll show you that. Let me edit this product. So for this particular product, the stock status is here, whether it's in stock, out of stock, whether it's a pre-ordered product, or whether it will be delivered within 2 or 3 days. So we need to select that up for the product that we are going to upload. So under the CSV file we have the stock status ID. So we'll fetch it up for this particular product by navigating back to the get ID section here under the upload section, and here we can select the stock status, and here you can see that for each of the stock statuses we have an ID and the name. So for example, if you want to set it as pre-order, then you can make use of the ID, that's 8. We have set it as pre-order. Then we have the stock status name, so you need to set up the name accordingly. So for ID 8 we have it as pre-order, so you need to put it as pre-order. You can also set it as in stock by making use of 7 number. Here you can set it as 7. Then you need to set the stock status name as in stock accordingly. So that was for the stock status ID and the stock status name. And also what we are doing is, this is for a single language setup, if your store is having a single language only. So if we are having multilingual store, for that we'll be demonstrating the process in the coming videos. After that, what we can do is we have the manufacturer ID. To get the manufacturer ID, you can come to this get ID section, and here you can select the manufacturer, and you can hit on the search button, the search tab here, and this brings up all the manufacturers that are there within the within your OpenCart web store. And from here you can select the particular ID for the particular manufacturer, and you can map it here. So for example, we have 341 Archaic. We set the stock status as in stock by using it as 7. Let me change that up for you. In stock status was 7, and the stock status name is in stock, and the manufacturer ID for this particular product, I want to set it as Palm. So I need to use the ID 6 and the name Palm. So I'll go and I'll set it as 6, and I'll set the manufacturer name as Palm. Then we have whether the shipping is required or not. For that, we'll go back, and we can make use of 1 or 0. So we'll set it as 1. That means that yes, the shipping is required for this particular product. Otherwise, you can set it as 0, because on the product page, when we check the required shipping option, we have only 2 options, so a 0 or a 1. So 1 means yes and a 0 means no for the shipping. Then we have the price option. You can set it as normal. Then for the points, for example, the points would come under the reward points. So you can set the reward points for this particular product as well. So whatever value you set up there would appear after the product has been created within your store. So you can set the reward points as well. Then we have the text class ID and the text class name. So the text class ID would appear under here under the data tab. So we have the text class, whether it's a taxable good or a downloadable product. So we need to specify that up. So here we have the text class ID. So to get the ID, we'll go to the mass upload section, and here we'll select the text class, and here we get the exact name of the text classes and the respective ID for the text class as well. So if it's a taxable good, we'll use the ID 9 and the name. Otherwise, we'll use the 10 and the other name. So we have set it as 9, and it's a taxable good. So we have used the ID 9, and we have used the name as the taxable goods. We have set it as taxable goods. Then we have the length class ID, length class name, the date of availability, the weight of the product, the weight class ID, the weight class name, and similarly we have other column names, and all of these column names basically represent the product values that are required for a particular product before we create a product. So if we go to the CSV column name again, for example, here we have the length class ID and the length class name. So this would appear here. So here we have the dimensions of the product, where we have the length, width and the height of the product. Then we have the length class, whether it's in inches, millimeters, centimeters. Similarly, we have the weight and the weight class, whether it's in kilograms, grams, pounds or ounce. So similarly, we have also the option that's the status of this particular product, whether it's enabled or disabled. Then the sort order. All of the values that you see on the left hand side would have a column here within the CSV file. So we just need to put the actual values there. So what we'll do is, for the length class ID, for example, I'll take you back and we'll go to the marketplace mass upload section, the get ID section, and here we'll select the length class. So for inches, millimeters and centimeters, we have different IDs here. So here we have set the class ID as 2. That means it represents that the length class ID is 2 and the length class name is millimeters. So we have selected 2, it's millimeter. So for this particular product, the length would be in millimeters. Similarly, after that we have the date of availability. So this value you can find here on the product section here. So date of availability. So here you need to set in the date when the product would be available, for example. So you can again go back and you can just type in the date of availability. Then we have the weight of this particular product. You can set the weight of the product. Then after setting the weight, we need to set the weight class ID and the weight class name. And the weight class ID can be fetched from the get ID section. Here we can select the weight class. And for ounce, product, pound, gram and kilograms, we have different IDs, the respective IDs. So for example, we have set it as the weight class ID to be 1 and the weight class name as kilogram. So we have used the ID 1 for this particular product and the name for the weight class as kilogram. So after setting up the weight class, the weight class ID, the weight class name, we can set the length, width and height of this particular product. So when we set it as 10, it means in millimeters, the length, width and height. And similarly, then we have the sort order for this particular product, the status, whether it's enabled or disabled. And similarly, we have the other values for the product as well, like the date when the product was added, when the product was modified. And similarly, you can also create the different attributes. For example, let me take you to the product page, and here we have the option tab. So here we can create different options as well. The option values can also be created as required. For creating the options, we have this option : product _ option ID. We have option _ ID, and we have the option name, whether it's a checkbox. We have the option type, checkbox, whether the option is required, the option's value, and the rest of the values. So you can also fetch these values from product options. For example, we will go to the product option, and for example, we want to have a checkbox. So we have the checkbox. We set the checkbox ID, option ID as 2, because the checkbox has an ID 2. So the option ID is 2, the option name is checkbox. Similarly, we can product option values. For example, now you want to create the values for the product options. So from here you can select the values. For example, you want to have a checkbox 1, you can use the ID 23 for that. So option type is checkbox, and the ID is 23. Similarly, we can create option value name. The option value quantity can also be set up here accordingly, and the different other column names can also be created here. So basically what we need to do is all of the options that we have for a product in the back end, for all of those values we need to set up there. For example, we had the let me take you back a bit within this CSV file. For example, we need to set up the length, width and height of the product. So we need to set the length. First we'll set the length class ID, length class name, alright, and similarly then we can set up the length, width and height of the particular product. And for the weight class as well, we can set up the weight class, it's kilogram. So we'll set up the weight class name, and after that we can set up the weight accordingly and the rest of the values as well. So that's how we can make use of this CSV file so as to upload products in bulk from the admin end, and similarly sellers can also download the file first, and whichever file type they're trying to use, they can download that file type. They can input all the values for the respective columns. For example, we're making use of the CSV file, so for each of the column names the admin needs to set up the values as well. So starting here, the admin can set up the name, the SKU, the other values, and the other column names that are required for the particular product. And after filling in all the information there, the admin can save this file. And when you save this file, please remember to save this file with the name, as whenever you zip this file up, you need to set up the name for this file. So you can set it as for example, addproducts.csv.zip. so the CSV file, when you convert it, when you put it into a zip folder, at that time what happens is that the name of the folder and .zip comes as the name of the folder. But what you need to do is you need to set it as the folder name .csv.zip, and that's it. And after that you can directly upload the file, and the products would be uploaded within your account panel. So after the products have been uploaded, as I've shown you by navigating to the mass upload section, here we have what we need to do is we need to select this as admin, or if you're going for a seller bulk upload, then we need to select the seller. But for the admin, we need to select the admin and the file type that we're making use of for uploading the products, and then we need to select whether we are going to add new products only or we are going to update the old products. Also please note, if we are going to update the old products, then we need to upload one another file. Let me show you that. So the main file that we had downloaded, the demo one, within that we have the CSV. One is for adding the products and the other one is for updating the products. I'll just open this file for you, the update one. And within this file we have the CSV file for updating the products, and here you can see that we have a product ID before the model name. So while you're updating the products, what you need to do is you need to set the product ID here. So you can also get the product ID by going to get ID, and here you need to select the product, tap here on the search tab, and all of the products that are there within your account would be displayed here with their particular IDs. And now whichever product you want to update, you need to use that ID. Go back to your CSV file, enter the product ID, and whichever column name or whichever product value you want to change, you can change it up here, and you can save this file again, zip it up, and after zipping the file, just rename it to the name of the folder. For example, CSV upload.csv with an extension that is the .zip, and after that you can upload it and the products would be updated. So that was much about the OpenCart Marketplace product mass upload extension, and we showed you how to upload the products in bulk and how to download the demo file wherein we have set up all the column names that are required for the product, and we showed you how the IDs can be found and how the values can be put in there, so that each of the column has the appropriate value within it for the product, and it's just a click that is required for uploading the products within your account. So that was much about this video tutorial today, and hope it helped you out. In the coming video tutorial, we'll be showing you how to upload the images for the products, and we'll also be showing you from the seller's perspective how the sellers would be able to upload their products using a CSV file, XML and an XLS file as well. So thanks for watching this video today, and have a great day ahead.